So it's going to be us two then. So have you had a chance to look at the minutes?
I have.
Okay. Did you see any corrections, additions, or omissions?
I did not.
I didn't see from anything that I could see. I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes as presented.
I will second that motion.
Any further discussion?
Nobody.
Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none. Motion carries. We'll go on to the Huntington County DCD.
All right, well, tonight I'm here looking for your blessing to approve the new fee schedule. I think you had that emailed to you, right? So I'm happy to answer any questions. This has just been a long time overdue. The last time building fees were increased was 2004, zoning fees 2009. There were a few other little minor things sprinkled in throughout the years, but with the new House bill, we really, a lot of communities are racing to get theirs increased now because we would have to wait 5 years to do so. And then it could only be like, the rate of inflation at that time. So we had a long ways to catch up, and we were told, the commissioners asked me to mirror the city of Huntington's fee. So we basically took theirs and just went with the same thing.
Okay. The fees that were set back, and some of them were called like a pond fee and things like that.
Yeah.
It's my understanding that the fees are set to capture a rate that's going to carry us through to 5 years, and then 5 years is what they'll start doing percentage.
5 years, we may or may not, depending on if I'm given the permission to do so. And I'm not too worried if we do or we don't. We might in 5 years increase it, but it would only be what, the 3 or 4%, or that we're allowed. They cap it at that. So.
Because what I did is I did the numbers at home. If we had it increased it with CPI or inflation over that course, it wouldn't be as dramatic of changes on the fee schedules as they are.
Right.
Because some of them are over 100%, but those are mostly on the commercial ends.
Right, exactly. That we, and like I said, we mirrored what Brent did with the city of Huntington, because that's what I was asked to do, to keep them the same. But really, for the longest time, really commercial has been way underpaying, and really, why should taxpayers subsidize our expenses?
Yeah. I think
and not the person doing the developing.
Well, this has to go before a public hearing first, and then we vote on it next.
I think you vote on tonight.
You can vote on it tonight if it's unanimous, right?
Well, we can't.
You usually do vote.
And then
on
yes,
on
even
the
though it's
first.
a fee, because it comes back to you guys, right, again, or is this just us? No, this is just us.
This is just you guys.
But if
So-
there's a fee, do we have to have 2 readings?
My other 2 towns have not, so
Okay.
I always thought if there's money attached, that's the way.
I only knew
Well-
if we had money attached, we had to advertise in the Bluffton banner and the
Yeah.
paper, but I wasn't aware of anything else.
Well, what we could do is bypass all this and go to a unanimous vote from those councilmen present to waive the second reading.
Yes,
That's what you
yes,
usually
yes,
do.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
not that
yes.
I'm pressuring you in any
Okay,
way.
so-
I will second that motion.
Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none. That takes care of that. So, do you have anything else to say about this?
No.
Okay. Because then I can just go to the public hearing.
Right, okay.
Okay. We'll call for the public hearing. Anybody want to say anything else about this? Anybody want to say anything about this? Call for the third time no. The public hearing closes. So this would be the part of that ordinance 2026-2.
Yes, Adrian drafted that
Yeah.
for me, so.
I think based upon what I'm hearing, and I'm comfortable with the next adjustment not being for another 5 years unless inflation for whatever reason goes over 10% or something,
Right.
which has happened in our lifetime.
Stranger
So-
things have happened, right?
Yeah, so I'll make a motion that we adopt and endorse ordinance 2026-2.
I will second that motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion on that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none, motion carries.
Thank you.
Ms. Kim?
I'll have you sign on this side on both of these, and then I'm just gonna have, I've got one for you and for me. Adrian drafted this, I'm guessing so that it'll be cheaper to advertise it.
Yep. That makes.
He sent me that, and I said, well, all right, I'll get it all published, so.
That makes complete sense.
As always, you're always welcome to stay, but you don't have to.
Oh, I'll have you do this other one too.
Okay, we'll do that one too.
Thank you.
You need copies?
Nope, I got all the copies that I need.
Cool.
I can sign that, and I'll keep one, you can have, you can
If
have one of
there's,
those.
if there's nothing else on this, then I will move on.
And yours. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Town correspondence.
We didn't have anything.
I did get an email asking if I want to join an AIM meeting with their municipal council.
Thank
Municipal
you.
council's meeting. It's a webinar set for the 27th. Unfortunately, it's at 10 a.m. on a Monday, which is the time that people work are going to be quite busy. Monday mornings are always the busiest morning for every company that operates 24/7. So I don't know if I'll be able to go to it, but I'm interested in looking what material comes out from that. So like correspondence, I have a report. Operation manager report.
Asphalt's done on Lee Street. Pretty much everything's done on Lee Street except for one wall that they need to come back and do some refinish work on. Mark Street, there's a curb line section that needs to be removed and adjusted. It's poured too high, so they're going to make those adjustments, and then they're scheduled for surface asphalt on Spark Street on the 28th. And then this project should be done. I was asked to get a price for a sidewalk on Tracy Street. We just did a quick engineer's estimate and then look at it based on prices what we're paying for asphalt now. For 850 feet of asphalt, 5 feet wide, it's about $60,000. $60,000.
You said asphalt, did you mean concrete?
I mean, I'm sorry, concrete, not asphalt. Sorry, asphalt with the brain. So concrete, 5 foot wide, 850 foot long, $60,000. We can think about it.
And the majority of that's gonna be cost of material. Because concrete's just expensive.
It's $120 a yard right now.
I mean, and if we wait a month for that, are we getting into a point where we're pushing this project out until next spring?
No, I mean, you could pour concrete into the winter as long as it's not too cold. And then once it gets too cold, you have to put calcium in it and cover it, but, I mean, I don't know if this is really a dire need at the moment.
I think it's a want, not a need.
Yeah.
Let's table it, we'll bring it back up if it becomes something that goes from the pantry to the back burner.
Sure. And then I have a contract renewal for Core Pro. They're the ones that do inspections on our water towers, check the cathodic protection, change the lights on the top of the aviation, collision avoidance. It's $1,695 for the year, so if you're okay with that, we'll go ahead.
Is it $695 a year?
Yes, $1,695.
$69.
And that takes care of both towers.
That's not
And it
bad.
also keeps me from having to climb up there and change the light.
Yeah, that seems quite reasonable.
So if you're okay with that, we'll renew that, and that's all I have, unless you have questions.
Was asked literally 4 times in an hour. What are the bridges, what are the timetables on the bridges and the construction here going towards Bluffton?
The stuff going towards Bluffton is still, it's gonna be a little while on that still. This bridge, they're getting close on it. There's a possibility it might be done, third week August.
I've been telling people that it's a hopeful for Labor Day.
Yeah. But they're immediately gonna close the south bridge, so it still will not be open for through traffic.
Right, but at least we get to the park.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And I had a meeting with them yesterday morning. There's going to be an overage on the electrical. I just don't know how much that's going to be yet, and whatever that overage is. They said it shouldn't exceed $5,000. Whatever that overage is, I'm gonna try and get NDOT to eat half of, no matter what.
Yeah, because they were so much fun with us when it
Yeah.
come to the other thing.
So, just be prepared for that. That's all.
I think we kind of prepared that we're always be an overage and that things would go later than they expected. All right. Do you have anybody have any questions for the operations manager? We'll move on then to the town marshal report.
I'm gonna be a lot simpler than him. I emailed my report and I don't have anything else for you.
All right, any questions then for the town marshal? Hearing none, moving forward, HQ report. HQ probably did some things. So we'll move on then to Region 3A. We're still working with Sandra, so we'll see if we can get some of those. And I would still need to meet with Mike, but I just haven't had time. It's only been.
I actually have a meeting with her anyway.
Okay, if you could talk to her about that USDA grant about water treatment, and the water rehabilitation, water restoration, that kind of thing. Yeah. And there's some other USDA, and I'd be happy to join in a call or whatever if I'm busy. That would be great. Limited public comments and questions. Hearing none. Old business, we still need to fill the RDC.
BZA.
BZA. Okay. And that's like once a year meeting. I think I talked to somebody who she said she'd probably do it if I told her that would be a good idea for her to do it. But I'll confirm, I think I would like to appoint my wife. But I can't do that because that'd be a conflict, so I'd have to go to one of these two. But
I would be happy to entertain an appointment of her.
Okay, so let me confirm with her, because what she said last night might change from today, so, and I texted her, she had to text me back. Any other old business? All right, clerk treasurer report.
We had 72 vouchers in the general fund for $598,908.22, 12 in the water for $80,093.24, 11 in wastewater, $34,566.32, for a total of 108 vouchers, $713,567.78. And I have nothing else today. Oh, actually I do. The Nove public hearing that we were talking about because they needed a waiver of non-compliance that we were going to have tonight. And then I sat down at my desk on Thursday, or the next morning after that meeting and thought, I don't have time to publish for a public hearing between now and then.
Okay.
So that'll be moved to August. So we'll
Okay.
be looking for that non-compliance hearing in August. Other than that, I don't have anything.
We talked about last meeting, maybe something for employees.
Yes, let's do that next
Next,
month
yeah,
too.
it's too late right now. to
We
do that.
talked about doing it tonight, and then I thought about it, and I was like, well, Nick's not gonna be there,
Yeah.
and so we'll plan on doing that for August. Does that
Okay.
work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And that's usually when we recognize anybody who's has any milestones in their.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
That works. Yep.
And I'll communicate with you. So, if
I'll
there's-
make a motion that we go ahead and approve the vouchers and get those paid.
Okay, and also the report.
Yes.
I'll second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, none. Motion carries. We are adjourned.
We might have tied.
The tie, yes.